Obviously, Oklahoma State, outstanding team, well deserving of a host. We knew Watts Brown, really talented, and we had a really good game going there through the beginning. And our guys just started having some good at bats in the fourth, and then things just kind of broke open for us. And was proud of our guys how they just continue to keep plugging on, because a elimination game like this, you never know what can happen, especially with as talented as a team that is and how good their offense is. So proud of our guys, how they continued having good at-bats. And then Zach Heaton, he's been outstanding for us this whole season. In the postseason, had a great start in the conference tournament, did it again. Without question, Oklahoma State, one of the best offenses in the country. And he just went out there and pitched outstanding and gave us a great chance to win the game. And so couldn't be more proud of him. And especially meaningful just knowing the type of teammate he's been, how long he's been in our program. So to see him do that on such an important game for us was really special.
Coach, by my count, this is the sixth time you scored 15-plus runs this season. What is it about your squad that allows for that kind of eruption?
Miguel Santos. No, we got some good hitters. And, one thing we knew coming into the season, we felt like we had a very deep lineup, that it was kind of a 1 through 9. It's not just going to be top heavy. And, these three guys, we're rolling with them, that, it can really happen from anybody. And that's one thing we've seen this year. Like, they've kind of trade places. It's, just being consistent, having good at bats. And then, like Miggy has the great game today. And then tomorrow it's going to be somebody else and somebody else the next game. And so it's truly just been a team mentality. And I think it's a big part, just their work ethic and the way they show up every day, type of teammates they are, like what happened today, where they didn't let up, they just kept going. And I think that's because of how much they care for each other, and the guys in the dugout are still locked in, which helps the guys that are playing to stay locked in even when you do get a lead. And we've just experienced over and over again that, college baseball is anything can happen, and baseball's a game. There's no clock. It never runs out. So you got to keep going, and pitching is super important as well. Like, you're trying to conserve a bullpen and save pitchers. And so getting a lead and extending that lead is something that we talk about a lot, because we want to, and especially in a tournament, but a weekend series, it's the same thing. You're trying to save your guys and not have to use them and let the game get close. And then all of a sudden you put your closer in and you might need him the next day. So just think a team mentality and guys that have been pretty relentless.
And Miguel, your day that coach alluded to, what got into you today, and can you speak to this offense's kind of firepower?
Yeah, I don't know. After that first at bat, I knew I was kind of seeing the ball really well, just based on how I saw the ball and the swing that I put on it. And I was just up there trying to put a good swing together, or put a good swing on the pitch, just trying to pass to the next guy, and luckily all three of those went out. So, but yeah, this offense is, like Coach said, is relentless. It's 1 through 9. You could flip this lineup in any way, and it's going to be a good lineup regardless. So we know that if we go out there and we execute a plan, we'll have a good chance to win any game.
Zach, you gave up the early home run, but other than that, you held them to 2 hits through pretty much your whole appearance. What were you able to do on the mound?
It just comes down to executing pitches. They're a great offense, and I think that almost makes you be locked in for every pitch that you're out there for. He got a 3-1 breaker, and he really got it, but it just can't let you, run away from the plan. And just the coaches do a great job of, game planning, and we just put a lot of trust in them and try and execute that plan.
Coach, on the flip side, you guys were held hitless the first time through the lineup against Watts Brown. What were you able to kind of adjust to lead to the offensive explosion in the 4th and 5th and 6th?
Mm-hmm. Well, we knew going into the game, obviously, the way things are today, you can watch video, and we watched him the entire season. We watched him especially at the end of the season, what he's been like. He's got an elite breaking ball, and when that thing is down, like, you're not hitting it. We knew that going in. Our game plan was to get him up, and we didn't do a good job the first time through the order. And then the second time, I think, after they all saw it one time, then I think that changed it for them, where they're then able to execute that plan. And then, it's just kind of, baseball can be a momentum thing, and we had 3 home runs in that inning, and that really got the ball rolling for us. And then, he's an elite pitcher, and I think it did really help us, though, like our game plan going in, and then we had to see it one time, and then that's when they were really able to start executing it.